Hey everyone, back with another tutorial. So hope everyone's been well. It's been a few weeks or a month or so since I started the last one, so back at it again. And yeah, I just wanted to share another quick tip. Have been working on this track, which I have been showcasing in the last few videos, and yeah, there's a lot of good nuggets in here, which I'm just trying to teach everyone about. So today, I kind of want to talk about this idea of creating breaks or fillers between your transitions, and a really cool way to make your track more interesting. You know, oftentimes there's a lot of transition points in your track. So you're going to have, you know, your main drop at about 33 bars here. Then you're going to have several other points where you're going to need to bring in a different area of the song, whether it's the breakdown or whether it's the drop again. And oftentimes when you're first starting out, you're not making those really interesting. And I'm just going to teach you a few simple tricks to kind of get that little bit more interest in those areas, because it's very important and it does make the track sound much better. So I'll just play this section here, which is just basically just before the main first drop, and then I'll go through what I've done here. Okay, so just play this now. And just wait for this next part as well. And just here. You know what? That was actually a bit too loud, but I've brought it down and I'm just going to go over this. It's so important when you're transitioning between one section to another that the energy is transferred correctly, because what it's about is energy transfer. If this section before the drop is too loud, then this sounds weak. You will often find when you're beginning and starting out that you're trying to boost all of this section and bring things up, but you're not getting the right energy in the drop, and you haven't taken enough away here or built enough tension to be able to make this sound louder. Now, imagine here, if you look at this, you know, we've got, I'll break it through one by one. These are just your sweeps. So this will be from here, just about there. So I'll play that. Okay. So in there, we've kind of got like a riser. We've got another one here. We've got some crashes, and I might want to double up on this one, to be honest. I didn't realize that was the way. But what we're seeing here is we've got one riser. We've got this one here, but it kind of ends just before. And then we've got another one which takes its place. So really, this big one kind of ends just before. It's got a bit of a tail, so you kind of like tails out. So it gives it a little bit of space before the main drop. And you kind of want that. That's one thing you want. See how I've created this little bit of space? I've started to take away elements. This is where all the hats are as well. So if you listen to the hats. Okay. The claps went away first and the snares. And everything else is kind of there. Now it's just this. And then it's just this. And then it all engages again. And that's what you kind of want to do. You don't want to like wait till the last second and cut everything off. start taking things out slowly. And you'll find the right things to take out. And what's actually taking its place is this snare build, because I've got this coming in and I've got a kick roll as well. You'll see these kind of end also before. I've given it maybe about, 1 bar. Just 1 bar of silence. And I fill that up with a break beat, which I'll show you. So it kind of goes. And we've got a little impact here as well, which is like a little sub impact. Yeah. And now I've taken the kick out of here completely when I'm doing that kick roll. When you have a kick roll, take the kick out. I like to do this where I get these 8 bars before the drop. I just like to take the kick out. Even if you do a short kick roll, even if you do it to like this, and you have like, you know, the kick coming in like something like that. And then from there, just a short one, you know? That still works fine. You'll notice every time I've kind of just shown you sections of the track, nothing sounds out of balance. Everything's in balance, because it's important to mix things down. This isn't too loud over the snares or the kick, and everything is balanced because I've mixed down the track properly. Whereas if you saw it here last time, I remember this snare build was actually very loud, and it kind of throws off the balance of the track. If you see, it's already very loud. So kind of like, that's a bit too loud. Let's bring that down. It's too soft. And you want to make sure, like I actually added this one later, so I'll just show you what I did. So you want to make sure it's at the right level first. For me, it comes in too abruptly, so I'm just going to shave that down a bit. Maybe like that. And you know, for added effect, I could just do this. Shave it back just a little bit. But that comes in, and the sweeps are probably going to take over. Not bad. I'll try it with this cymbal as well, just see if I can like to transition more. You just play around with it. Yeah, it's alright. Maybe it's a bit too loud, and you just got to find that balance. See, that's better. And that's more balanced. You know, if something's too loud on the other side, just try to balance it out and give that little space. It's little things like that that really make the transitions a lot better. And what I've done here is I've also, in most little transitions, I've added break beats. So you'll see these little break beats, which you can just get from packs. So if I had to have this little transition here, and I take out this break beat, yeah. What if I introduce it again? And I've done the same thing here. I've introduced another breakbeat here. To be honest, these could be a little louder. Nah. I'll leave it, but it just creates more interest that way as well. When you have the break beats, I just put it in that little 1 bar gap. I've just put a breakbeat in there. So, you know, that's just me layering up 2 breakbeats. This is one. And the other one's. So together. That's it. And it's little things like that that make a track more interesting, because it's not just about making a good bass line. It's not just about making good acids. It's all these little details where you take things away. If you look at the structure of this, you know, hats are coming in, some are coming out, others are static. This one's particularly static, but I've taken so much away around it to create interest and to keep it interesting. And it's all about doing that to make sure that with these little transitions, you're getting more out of your track. So try it. Experiment with this kind of stuff. It's very, very handy. This is not going to be a really deep dive, but it's going to be an introduction into how to think. So really think about it this way, and yeah, try to use different textures, try to use different sounds, try to use different things for yourself, and really just try to build on this and watch some videos on how other people do it as well. If you have any questions about this specifically, please do mention them. I will answer them more in direct. But yeah, otherwise I'll see you in the next one. All right, thank you. And if you have liked this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel, because that would be awesome. Thanks.